Now you can get 7.9 plus at your Ford dealer. 7.9% annual percentage rate financing on new 85 and 86 V6 Thunderbirds, new Ford Tempos, and new 4 and 5-speed manual transmission Ford Escorts. Plus Ford's new 3-year unlimited mileage powertrain warranty on all 86 Ford cars. Plus 7.9% financing on tough new 4x2 Ranger pickups. That's 7.9 plus at your Ford dealer now.
Please stand by. Yeah. Oh, brother.
When AT&T wrote the book on quality control, a lot of people read it. In fact, they studied it. Today, some of the most quality-conscious companies in the world use the AT&T handbook as a guide. The fact that so many companies depend on us for quality means a lot. The fact that so many people do means even more. Whether it's telephones, information systems, long-distance services, or computers, AT&T is the right choice.
When the going gets rough, you need a tough 4x4 like this, the 86 Ford Ranger STX. This year, only Ranger offers this new electric shifting system. You just punch a button at any speed and shift from two-wheel to ground-grabbing four-wheel drive. And talk about power. Ranger's new 2.9-liter V6 has the most horses of any small truck. The tough 86 Ford Ranger 4x4. The best-built American trucks are built Ford Tough.
Get this. Lists of people who eat Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Who still eats those?
Charles Bronson.
Eats Corn Flakes.
So does Christy Brinkley.
George Brett. The Beach Boy.
All of them?
George Benson.
Robbie Benson. Eats Corn Flakes.
Yes!
Good old Kellogg's Corn Flakes. They're great taste and solid nutrition come as no surprise.
Diane Carroll.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
You guys getting hungry?
Yes!
The surprise is the people who eat them.
How about those Kellogg's Corn Flakes now?
Good morning.
Aetna knows all employees are
Good morning.
not all alike.
Good morning.
So for our clients, we provide flexible benefit plans. Instead of carbon copy life insurance, he doubles his coverage at the group rate. Instead of Me Too Medical, she raises her deductible and puts the difference in dental. Instead of duplicating a husband's coverage, she shifts premiums into tax-deferred savings. Work with the best in the business.
Aetna, we're glad we met you.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages. The courage.
You can kick me out of here, but I ain't quitting.
The love.
I've loved you since I met you.
The conflict.
What kind of a human being are you?
The pain.
I got nowhere else to go!
An Officer and a Gentleman. Monday.
KTVE, El Dorado, Monroe.
Maximilian Schell, Mel Ferrer, Elke Summer, and Ursula Andress.
Taurus, now there's an American car with the shape and the feel we've never seen before. Taurus, now there is a personal car that has exactly what we've been looking for.
For all of us who will not compromise, Ford listened. Ford created Taurus for us.
Taurus, 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 Taurus. Have you driven a Ford lately?
It's the racing showdown we've been waiting for between old Spic and Span
And new no-rinse Spic and Span.
and the Rock.
Heck, Don, I gotta say, I'm real impressed with new no-rinse Spic and Span. It's got the same great cleaning power, but doesn't streak like you-know-who.
They're in the home stretch.
And old Spic and Span, in a tailspin, it's going back to rinse.
That makes new Spic and Span our winner. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Crisco Oil's light taste brings remarkable lightness to stir-frying.
Remarkably light, ooh, delightfully light. Crisco Oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Next to corn oil, specially made Crisco Oil looks lighter, is lighter, but it's really Crisco's light taste that brings out the true flavor of stir-frying with no greasy taste.
Crisco Oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Now available in the new 64-ounce trip-free bottle.
I have a small business problem. My brother-in-law, Milton, couldn't sell tea in China. So I called the small business experts at AT&T, and they showed us new ways to use long distance to open a whole new territory. What'd you sell today, Milton?
6,000 switches.
Check the inventory. I have a small business problem.
Call AT&T Long Distance Services. We can help. AT&T, the right choice.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven.
Who's our assignment?
She's my wife. Will the love of his past life make Jonathan forget he's an angel?
You only live once, you know what I mean?
Wednesday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. In his State of the Union address, President Reagan did not stop at the borders of the Union tonight as he called for a strong defense, aid to rebels in Nicaragua, Angola, and Afghanistan, and more manned exploration of space. But he also extolled the American family as a source of national renewal, and he urged an overhaul of welfare.
I'm talking about real and lasting emancipation, because the success of welfare should be judged by how many of its recipients become independent of welfare.
The president also asked for a plan to help people bear the cost of catastrophic illness. He restated his opposition to a tax hike and spoke out for school prayer and against abortion. In a taped rebuttal, several Democrats accused Mr. Reagan of being unwilling to make hard cuts, including defense, and of lowering the hopes of less affluent Americans. Now this.
3 leading toothpastes. Which gel not only fights plaque, but also cleans teeth better than the others? It's not Crest or Colgate, it's Checkup. Laboratory tests show Checkup cleans teeth better than these other toothpastes. Checkup, the plaque attacker.
NASA today said one of the Challenger's 2 main rocket boosters may have been located. NBC News correspondent Robert Bazell says it's now thought a leak from the right booster may have set off the shuttle's explosive destruct package. Israel intercepted a Libyan executive jet, but the terrorists it thought were aboard were not, and the plane was released after several hours. A bomb in a Paris bookstore injured 4 people. This followed an earlier Paris blast yesterday and the discovery of a bomb at the Eiffel Tower. Police don't know if the incidents are related. 8 people were killed in Crystal Springs, Mississippi, when an explosion caused a fire in a furniture and appliance store. And Charles Manson, serving a life sentence in the Sharon Tate mass murders, told a California parole board he might want to go to Libya or Iran. He was turned down for parole. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
There's a freshness you find in the good times, a feeling you get from your longtime friends.
No matter what you do to the outside of your chicken, whether it's fried, barbecued, or snuggled up next to a dumpling, it tastes better, fresher. And nobody makes it fresher than Miss Goldy.
Miss Goldy, nobody makes it fresher. Nobody makes it fresher for you.
Miss Goldy Chicken. Nobody makes it fresher.
Excuse me, ma'am, but are you really eating right? Oh, I know, the salad bars and the sprouts, the juice bars, the granola bars. But I mean, are you really getting all the vitamins, minerals, and protein you need? Well, and calcium. Well, you know, there's a lot of concern about calcium deficiency these days, and osteoporosis, especially in women, mature women. The most enjoyable source for your daily calcium is a couple of glasses of... How's your backhand?
KTVE, El Dorado, Monroe. The Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell, Ursula Andress, and Hana Shagula.
Leave it. We gotta go.
I own an insurance agency, center of town.
Going over to the office.
I got wiped out as bad as anybody. But I knew people would be coming to me to help them put their lives back together. And they didn't need a helpless insurance agent. I called Aetna.
You've got 4 computer terminals coming down air freight tomorrow. We'll restore your records as soon as you're back online.
You're covered.
Everything?
Everything. When you've got the best in the business behind you, you can do some things.
I learned 2 things this week, George. Twister is even worse than everybody said. And you're even better.
Appreciate it.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. From Vicks, of course.
You're about to learn why Ford Escort, the world's best-selling car, is out to become even more popular. If all of this seems like a lot to remember about Ford Escort, let us sum it up for you. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
AT&T on office automation. Keeping track of your business used to be as easy as using your telephone. Then came the information age with all its wonders. Computers in every shape and size. Electronic mail. System on top of system. You'd think there'd be a simpler way. Enter AT&T. In AT&T's world, your office telephone system can pull information from all those different systems into one neat bundle and deliver it right to your desk. In AT&T's world, you're on top of things, no matter how many systems you have or might have. AT&T, the right choice.
Only 3,000 feet to go!
This exam should take you about 5 hours.
When you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat. Light, crispy wafers with chocolatey cream smothered in rich milk chocolate. Kit Kat's irresistible.
Food, 400 miles. Oh!
So when you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat.
Happy anniversary.
Wow, beautiful.
I remember when you gave it to me.
I remember too. It's still so soft.
Well, thanks to Woolite.
What's so special about Woolite?
You can trust it. With the soft things you love, you want to help keep them fresh, looking terrific, feeling beautiful.
So Woolite keeps things beautiful?
Woolite. And a wonderful guy.
Trust Woolite Fine Fabric Wash.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages. Sunday, a world movie premiere, 2 years in the making.
Sampling the security in this country.
What if international terrorists attacked America? How could we fight back?
There will be more blood.
Before the streets become a battlefield.
I'm now worthy of Allah.
Sunday, Under Siege.
Good evening. Coming up on Region 10 News, President Reagan has given his State of the Union address. Our crews have been getting your reaction to the speech. We'll tell you what you had to say at 10. Now this.
In the community chain, each of us is a vital link, and Twin City Bank is there to help business, families, and a lot of other people. Twin City Savings Bank, linking the Twin Cities.
Ouachita Parish School Superintendent Lanny Johnson took matters in his own hands tonight. John Ireland was there and will tell us what it's all about in a live report. These stories and more coming up right after Remington Steele.
The Twin Cities will soon have a new link to the best in banking, the new Twin City Savings Bank in Monroe. Celebrate our grand opening February the 6th at the new bank on Louisville Avenue. There'll be plenty of good food, an antique car show, and some fantastic prizes, including Twin City Bank savings accounts, a VCR, and the grand prize, a chance to write yourself as many $25 checks as you can in 15 minutes. Join in the fun all day February the 6th, the grand opening of the new Twin Cities Savings Bank, linking the Twin Cities.
At Brookshire's, we think you should have your cake and eat it too when you shop with us. You get the best service, the best prices, and we sweeten the deal with savings every day of 10% or more on hundreds of your favorite brands. They're limited time discounts, but when one stops, another begins. The savings never end. So look for Brookshire's red and yellow tags and save 10% or more. It's just the icing on the cake at Brookshire's, the more for your money grocery store.
KTVE, El Dorado, Monroe. Peter the Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell, Ursula Andress, and Hana Shagula.
Would you drive around in this if it was underinsured? What, are you kidding?
And your place here. Would you sleep well if it was half insured?
Not on your life.
That's my point. We've insured you fully on these assets, but not on your life.
Your lifetime earnings are your family's greatest asset. Yet most of us seriously underinsure our lives. Your Aetna agent has a new generation of life insurance programs for the financially astute. Call him.
So, you sorry you met Aetna?
Not on your life.
Some of you will soon be receiving an important piece of mail. In it, you'll be asked to choose your long-distance phone company. Don't throw it away. And don't give that right to someone else. If you want to be sure to keep the same kind of full service you've always enjoyed with AT&T, check your mail, and then check AT&T. For over 100 years when you reached out, we were there. And you can keep it that way by sending in your ballot.
Sometime soon, this man could walk into your life and make you a millionaire. This man is Herb. Now that Herb loves the Whopper, he's visiting a Burger King in every state. Study the Herb poster, because the first person to spot Herb in each restaurant wins $5,000, and everybody there gets a chance at $1 million and a free Whopper and Pepsi. Spot Herb at Burger King and win $5,000 and a chance at $1 million.